And he is the man, the brain behind the scene for the success of the Rally of Hope, the architect, the engineer of this Rally of Hope Philippines. Let us all welcome our beloved Sub-Regional President of Asia Pacific 2, Dr. Julius B. Malicdem.
To our beloved Heavenly Parents, our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, our beloved True Mother, let's give a big hand to our True Mother. Thank you. Our beloved Dr. Kittle, Mrs. Kittle, thank you very much. Let's appreciate Dr. Kittle and Mrs. Kittle, our Regional President of Asia Pacific Region 2 President, Masaichi Hori and Mrs. Moriko Hori. Thank you very much. Let's give a big hand to President Hori. All our great Asia Pacific leaders, Honorable Eknat, President Dunkley, Reverend Yotaka, all the sub-regional leaders in Asia Pacific and national leaders. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate all our Asia Pacific leaders. And of course, all our beloved brothers and sisters, amazing work, all Philippine leaders, our Vice President Ronnie, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. How are you, my beloved brothers and sisters? Great or very great? Today, let us offer our sincere gratitude and glorious applause to our beloved True Mother, the Mother of Peace and the only begotten daughter who led us in this victorious rally of hope in the Philippines. Truly, our Mother's heart and spirit is with us for these past days, and especially on the event. Did you feel Mother's presence during the event? Mother's spirit and presence was all over the event. And then we really received so much love for our beloved True Mother. Even before the Rally of Hope in the Philippines, already True Mother's love, True Mother's footprints, and True Mother's concern is already all over the Philippines. After the series of typhoons and with her concern for our members and Filipinos, True Mother immediately sent her love and help. That is why our Rally of Hope became even more moving and heart-touching because of that feeling of Mother's touch and Mother's love. Did you shed tears during the program? I heard even some translators couldn't control, even translating tears are flowing. You know, I try to control my emotions all throughout the program because I'm overseeing all the technical, while we are live streaming. But it wasn't easy because all throughout the program, really, we can feel mothers. And then, likewise, let us also give our gratitude to our True Mother's representatives, Dr. Kittle, who have been with us throughout the preparation. You know, your wisdom and guidance were very instrumental in stabilizing the preparations for the Rally of Hope. I remember our first meeting after you came back from America in a coffee shop. It was a coffee date with Dr. Kittle. And then that's the first time I presented the plan, the initial plan of holding the Rally of Hope in the Philippines. And you know what? Immediately, I can feel the excitement in Dr. Kittle's. Immediately, I can feel the excitement, the inspiration. And actually, that image of Dr. Kittle pushed us and pushed me to seriously prepare that this is not just a concept anymore. There is something that we need to really do and carry out. So thank you very much, Dr. Kittle, Mrs. Kittle. And then I offer also my gratitude to our beloved President Hori for believing in us that Philippines and Filipino brothers and sisters can do it. I remember every morning we have a meeting, early morning. We have a daily meeting with President Hori, with Brother Ronnie, Reverend Yotaka, Ate Pochin. And then I would always report the daily development of the preparations. And I can feel the anxiousness of President Hori always listening what is happening, what happened yesterday, and what are our members doing. So I can always feel that excitement of receiving these reports in the front line. And then in order for these reports to be elevated to our beloved true mother, and I really appreciate his Chongsong. You know, he offered fasting conditions in order to really offer this to our beloved true mother. And so on behalf of our Filipino families, we would like to offer our deepest gratitude to our beloved President Hori. Thank you very much. And then also, I would like to share this victory to our regional group chairman, a former regional group chairman, Dr. Yong. He is very far from us in North America, but always, like every other day, he would always call me, how is the 1 million rally? He would always get updates, and then because of his vision and the investments that he has already laid in the Philippines, now we are already harvesting all those investments of Dr. Yong. And so the vision of fulfilling this 1 million assembly started, right? And you can still see the big poster there about that grand assembly of 1.2 million people. And we could realize that even though virtually yesterday. So thank you, Dr. Yong. And we would like to share this victory to you. We truly connect this victory here in the Philippines with the tremendous victory of the previous rallies of hope initiated by our beloved true mother. What an amazing feeling as children to be able to offer this victory to our beloved mother, who is tirelessly working hard in the front line of frontline in order to bring about substantiation of heavenly unified Korea and heavenly unified world. You know, every week, Mother is investing a lot, really so serious. We are in a life and death situation now, and Mother is right there in the front line. So as we jointly offer this victory to our beloved Heavenly Parent, to our beloved true parents, I would like to highlight a summary of the incredible breakthroughs and accomplishments of the Rally of Hope. Truly, we have received so many substantial blessings in this ROH event that we need to be grateful for. First of all, the Rally of Hope Philippines was held successfully as the first ever Rally of Hope event centering on our beloved true mother this year, 2021. True Mother gave us great encouragement as we entered the year of the white cow. You still remember True Mother's message in the New Year's gathering? And saying that what is the symbol of the cow? It is a symbol of sacrifice, hard work, loyalty, and obedience. Through this Rally of Hope in the Philippines, all Filipino leaders and brothers and sisters united together as we collectively made sacrifice, offering hard work, and our unflinching loyalty and hyojong towards our true mother, hoping that through our results, we can comfort and give joy to our beloved true mother. Aju? Secondly, we have reached to a great number of people in the Philippines in an unprecedented manner. We have record-breaking way of reaching out to 1.3 million total mobilization results. Adu. And we have actual name lists and contacts and registration reaching to 665,000 online registration from 63 countries. Aju. This figure does not include the pledges of support from different organizations like the Armed Forces of the Philippines, universities and colleges, religious organizations. These figures are not yet included. I offer my gratitude to all our frontliners, our regional leaders, Chonbo families, blessed families, HTM coordinators, mobilizers, all brothers and sisters for your total investment. Kamsahamnida. Let us recognize the leadership of Kuya Jimmy, Ate Shirley, Ate Dulce, Brother Ronnie, Brother Rene, and of course, guided by our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo Halog. You deserve a very loud round of applause. Through the Rally of Hope Philippines, we could build good relationship and partnership with various organizations, including governments, both national and local governments, as well as the academe, schools, universities, academic organizations, also with various religious and civic organizations, and also build up on our partnership with several youth and student organizations. We have 9 partnerships with national level government departments and agencies, including the SWD, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Department of Interior and Local Government, and including having MOU with the National Youth Commission. Wow. We have 44 partnerships overall with several youth organizations. They are top when it comes to partnerships and MOUs. So let's give a big hand to our youth leaders. We have a total of 14 academic institutions, partnerships with academic institutions, including colleges and universities. Academe. We have 29 partnerships with local government units, including provincial, city, and municipal levels. Wow. I'm sure still many are probably trying to catch up now. And then we also have partnership with 10 religious organizations and several other civic organizations. Thank you very much, Bishop Soria. With 136 officially established partnerships, the Rally of Hope Philippines definitely prepared a very fertile environment for us to plant more seeds all across the Philippines. And this is really substantially expanding the realm of Heavenly Parents, Holy Community in a very substantial way. Aju? So let us build up on these foundations and bring the greatest harvest towards Vision 2027. Let us appreciate all our amazing PR leaders and staff led by Dr. Venus Agustin. Actually, when I slept yesterday, when I close my eyes, I can still see the scrolling of all the partners. You know, the black credits at the end of our program, where all the logos are going up and all the names of organizations. That one I can see when I close my eyes. The victory of gaining the message of support from our Philippine President, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, even though we fell short in obtaining his video message, but we could get his full endorsement and recognition of the great work of our true parents and our movement and the relevance of what we are doing. He said, and I quote, "I commend UPF for uniting our people from various faiths into a common platform for prayer and reflection." And he said, "It is imperative for leaders and citizens alike to work together in order to build a strong and empowered global community that upholds the best interests of the future generation. Thank you." He said, "Thank you for raising awareness on pressing environmental and health issues concerning our communities, especially now that we are overcoming the challenges brought by the COVID-19 pandemic." And then he said, our president said, "Let me also extend my appreciation for your efforts in helping our people who were severely affected by the recent natural calamities." Thank you very much to our President Duterte. Another victory is the level of the speakers that we could reach out in this Rally of Hope Philippines. Do you love the messages from our speakers? Actually, I could listen to some of the speeches because I help in the editing. But when I listen for the whole program, it's like, wow, this is not just, they are not just VIPs. The messages are really very penetrating. Especially this time, you know, we could have Secretary Martin Andanar, PCO Secretary from the Presidential Communications Operations Office. And for the first time also, we could have the current Speaker of the House in the Philippines, Honorable Lord Alan Velasco, and the very famous sidekick of President Duterte, Senator Bongo. Wow, these are really breakthroughs. I am sure through this condition of participating and supporting our Rally of Hope, they can support us more in the future, in the very near future, advancing the providence in the Philippines. Number 6, I have 15 points, sorry. True love in action is true mother's love in action. Do you agree? Why the Rally of Hope in the Philippines is so moving? You know, many of the reflections and the comments, they said like they are shedding tears. Why? Because it is because there is already foundation of love we have offered to the society through our beloved True Mother's donation right after the typhoons in the Philippines. I am sure we have touched so many hearts through this substantial love from our Mother of Peace. Let us become like this is like becoming a catalyst to move other peoples to help others. Through the giving culture and the culture of heart, we can have more substantial transformation of the people, of the society. And through this project, we could also melt the heart of the government agency, DSWD, Department of Social and Welfare and Development, especially as they receive the $40,000 donation from our beloved True Mother. Wow. When the representative from the SWD came here in our headquarters, he said, I want to work more with UPF. I now realize you are doing a lot for our country. That was what he said. And he said like, he cannot wait anymore. He said, come to my office. Let's discuss how we can help each other more. Amazing victory. Number 7, interreligious prayer and the commemoration of the United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week. This is perfect timing. We celebrate every first week of February, and our event yesterday is a fitting conclusion to that celebration, bringing together all these religious leaders. I saw also the different comments in the live streaming, and they love that portion of all religious leaders coming together. Wow. Thank you, Bishop Soria. Number 8, synergy. Synergy segment brought the youthful passion and positive involvement in order to bring about positive solutions. You know, even that segment is very short in part of the program, we could showcase the vision of our True Mother for the young generations, especially through our IAYSP. Congratulations, YSP. Number 9, the Billion Tree Project is a fitting conclusion to showcase our True Mother's concern for the preservation of the environment for the sake of future generations. Already, I heard several positive responses, including some comments from some ambassadors for peace and VIPs, that this is truly remarkable and worthy project. And one ambassador for peace said, tomorrow I will plant tree in my house because of that segment. Number 10, we have world-class performances. They may not be the most famous in the Philippines, but definitely they are champions in world competitions when it comes to performing arts. So all of them gave a very wonderful performances. Number 11, the national TV coverage of PTV4, the flagship TV station of our government, covering our event for 2 hours and live streaming in their website. This is also a great breakthrough for our Rally of Hope in the Philippines. And aside from that, we also have cable TV companies, radio stations who volunteer their stations to promote and broadcast our event live for free. Dr. Kito said, we cannot say for free. They sacrifice for this event. So thank you very much for this victory. And then we also have several radio interviews, like in Radio Pilipinas 1, National Government Radio, DWDD, which is the Armed Forces Radio. We also DZRH, which is the nationwide radio coverage covering all nations. We were interviewed 2 times by DZRH and many other interviews in the local radio stations. Thank you very much for this great breakthrough. Number 12, sorry, a little bit long. We have a total of 23 news outlets that publish our ROH Philippines as of yesterday. Press release and advertisements including national broadsheets like Manila Bulletin, Business Mirror, Manila Times, Tempo, Philippine Star, Tribune, and Manila Standard. Wow. Normally, we cannot get this much coverage. 13. Breakthrough in online and digital platform and social media. For our online event streaming, we have a total, as of yesterday, 402,535 total views in Facebook and YouTube, not including, this is only our official live streaming, our official Facebook and official YouTube live streaming. This does not include other personal Facebook Live and Facebook accounts who also live stream our event. This only includes our official ROH, Facebook, UPF, Family Fed, IAYSP, HJYLT, IAPD, and PWPA Facebook accounts. We have an accumulated reach for our posters and videos in Facebook page of 512,000 and 981,000 impressions as of last night. Number 14, breakthrough in donations, reaching up to more than $100,000 from all our members in the Philippines and all over the world. I appreciate already our national leader, mentioned them one by one, but I would like to appreciate our members also, of course, in the Philippines, including our families in Japan, our Filipino-Japanese community. Thank you very much. Philjab. Our Hanfil sisters, Ifakor, thank you very much. Our Filipino families in USA, FICA, thank you very much. The great support from other nations in Oceania, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia, thank you very much. And last, for me to offer my gratitude, because of this rally of hope and the chongsong of our brothers and sisters, finally, we could receive great news for the granting of the exemption of our beloved President Hori to enter Philippines. So now he is working to get the visa quickly and quickly come here in our headquarters in the Philippines, and let's have another victory celebration. Aju. Our brothers and sisters, this victory of Rally of Hope in the Philippines did not just suddenly happen. Do you agree? It is not just suddenly. Already, our true parents have blessed this nation by declaring it as a daughter nation in the providence. This is our destiny as a daughter nation. That is to support our father nation, Korea, and our mother nation, Japan. Have you ever wondered why out of more than 200 nations in the world, true parents have chosen Philippines as one of the major providential nations, as a daughter nation? Not easy to answer, right? I feel it is because we have great potential as a nation to really influence the whole world. This Rally of Hope Philippines will create ripple effect to all the nations of the world, believing that they can also do national level, regional level rallies of hope to support our true mother in pushing us to reach out to 1/3 of the world's population. Aju, our true mother already gave us the model for the past 4 rallies of hope. Now it's time to take ownership. For this great blessing, may I ask all of you, please, even those in the Zoom, please close your eyes for a while and imagine your parents, our true mother. Thank you. I'm sure many of you, when you imagine a true mother this time, I could see her smiling. And then I could see her telling us, "You have done well. You have to work harder. You know, it was mentioned already many times to you. And this is my favorite expression always. The 7 familiar words. And I'm sure many of you still remember. What are those 7 words? The price of hard work is more hard work. Are you ready, brothers and sisters? True Mother is working harder than us. Yes, I know many of you have sleepless nights, but these are very small compared to what True Mother is doing. So now we members in the Asia Pacific region, with the leadership, President Hori, let us have a stronger resolve to truly support our beloved mother at this time. Support her and pray for the realization of heavily unified Korea and heavily unified world. So let us build on this foundation and move forward with the heart that we have accomplished, what we have accomplished is just the beginning. Our goal is to substantially have True Mother come to the Philippines. Aju. And with the national government, the president, welcoming our True Mother. Aju. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate all of you, my precious brothers and sisters. Thank you very much, True Mother. Let us send more positive energy to our beloved True Mother with our loudest round of applause. Kamsahamnida.